Hello, everybody. Welcome to LT Outdoors Sunday Night Live. I'm going to share this real quick on Facebook. So if it looks like I'm frozen, I'm really not. It's because I'm sharing on Facebook for a second here. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. There we go. Hopefully everything goes good tonight too. Oh, of course she's got to get up. Hey there, Rob. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Bob. Hey, sis. How you doing? Hey there, Don. Hey there, Williams family. How you guys doing? Nice chatting with you. Sorry I had to hop off. I had to hurry up and get on here and get it all ready. Oh, Adam, Hadley, and Theron. It's always nice to chat with you guys. Yep, got lots of stuff to talk about again tonight, guys. It's been a fun week. Got some new content out with salmon. Hopefully, you guys check that out. That's something new that I'm getting into this year, and been doing a lot of salmon fishing. And I'll be doing, buddy. Gemma. Rob says, "Hey." Rob says, "Hey, goober." Yep. But just finished watching the metal detecting content. Awesome, Johnny. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. Also, thank you for sending that stuff. I really appreciate that. That was awesome. Yep. I hate to say it though, I did already lose one of those spinners, man. The other day when me and Rick were out fishing, it had to have been a pike. I mean, maybe a salmon could. I doubt it though. I threw one of the big meps, threw it out by a log, started reeling, man, and something about ripped that rod out of my hand and snapped that braid like it was nothing. So I'm assuming it was probably a big salmon or a big pike. I mean, but yeah, lots of fun though, guys. Lot of good content coming up. I've got another snipe video coming on Wednesday. So for those of you that enjoy the snipe hunts, got that coming on. That will be Rick's very first snipe hunt. So you get to see him go out, see if he can get some of those fast birds. We also jump a lot of them. I bet you we seen over 100 that day. So it really was a crazy time and a lot of fun. I also have, especially for my buddy June, I'm sure he's going to watch this later. I did a last season trout video, and it's definitely going to be the last one I do. I would go out again this week, but my trout stream, it never got good after that drought we had. There are rainbows in it right now, which is kind of cool. That's different. Usually it's a lot of brook trout, but the rainbows are in there right now. So yeah, I don't use braid very often, John. In fact, well, actually, in that video that you just watched, I shouldn't have braid because no, in that video I only had the one rod, and on that rod all I had was mono. In fact, that was 8 pound mono is all I had in that one. The new video that's not out yet, I'm putting it together. I'm waiting to get another fishing video with it, but I did try out the braid the second time we went out, but no, I was just using 8 pound mono that salmon video. So, hey Brian, how you doing, buddy? Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. I was so ecstatic when I seen all them blade baits. I'm like, oh my god, because I love you. I love using them. And yeah, when I seen those, I sent a picture right away to Rick. I was like, dude, check these out. I was so pumped. Yeah, good stuff, man. Hey there, bluegill bum. How you doing? Oh, oh, cool, man. Oh yeah, the snipe, dude. The sniper really really fast. Yeah, if you guys look them up, I mean that's where sniper got the name from. I mean they are a very very hard to hit bird. So when you do hit them, it really just boosts your confidence level right up. I mean I've had my fair share of misses, but I'll tell you I'm always close. If I do miss, I know I'm close. I'm not missing real bad. So But yeah, me and Rick went out the other day and had a whole heck of a lot of fun. So that video is going to be out Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoy that. Hey there, Dean. How you doing, buddy? Honestly, I don't. I prefer monofilament. I really do. The braid I only like if I'm going to be fishing areas with a lot of stumps. If I feel like I'm going to get snagged, I'm going to put it that way. Because using like I was fishing with the Panther Martins and that, I know I'm not going to get snagged, and if I do, I'm going to get off. I'm not worried about it. But when I'm jigging in the stumps, yeah, then I like to use braid because at that point, I want to be able to pull my I want to be able to pull those jigs off the logs and not lose them all. So at that point, I like braid. But yeah, for the most part, though, I really don't like using braid that much. I like my mono. I really do. I'll be using. I got one rod rigged up with braid tomorrow that I'm going to use. I'm actually going to throw some Hottentots, which I haven't done yet. So I'm going to throw some Hottentots at some salmon tomorrow, and do. I also got some spawn, but probably going to fish with the Hottentots more than anything tomorrow. Hey there, Don. Hey Macy. Hey Kaylin. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are tearing up the fish. I'm always watching. I see those pictures on Facebook. Oh yeah, you got it. Aim small, miss small. Yep. Aim very, very small, miss small. And man, you gotta, anybody that's bird hunted, that you gotta lead that bird and you gotta keep following along with it. You don't the moment you stop that gun, you might as well just give up because you got to keep that gun going, especially if you miss. You're not going to get a second shot if you don't keep that gun flowing. And Rick did really good the other day. I'm not going to say what he got, but he did good. And I got another rail, so yeah, it was a fun day. Fun day. Oh, hi Hadley, how you doing? uh, hey there, Curtis. How you doing, buddy? It's been a long time. Yeah, it's been a long, long time. In fact, it's funny you say that with the bottle cap lures because I've been making them full time, man. I've made thousands now that you mentioned it. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I met a lot of my good friends on Twitter. It got to be just too much for me though. I it got to where I was trying to constantly keep up with people on there and it just got too hard. Facebook's hard enough for me, but Twitter was tough. That's good, Hadley. I'm glad. I'm glad you're doing good. Oh, I definitely do have PBR. In fact, PBR is probably, I don't know if I've got it handy to grab. Actually, I do. Ah, it's right here. Um, PBR is probably my favorite, especially for perch fishing, because you get all that, not only the chrome, you get a lot of chrome flash, but you also get that red, which kind of gives it like a blood look. But yeah, PBR, man, definitely my some of my old fishing videos when I started out using these, I catch a lot of big perch and stuff on that PBR. It's a darn good cat. Yeah, the black Hottentots. Well, it's funny, James, because I was going through, and I haven't used them. I've had there was an old man I met many, many years ago on Benetton Lake. He was one of my first friends. I was only like, I don't know, 6 years old, 7 years old. Well, he gave me an entire box of Hottentots. It was a plastic, actual Hottentot box with every single Hottentot color they came in. That's just been sitting in my house for a long time. I mean, forever, and I haven't used them. Well, today I went through it and I picked out some colors. I've got the gold, I've got the chrome and black, I've got the fire tiger. I picked out a few of my favorites, and that's what I'm going to toss tomorrow because I do know that they're killer on salmon. And the nice thing about them, Hottentots, they really don't go crazy. They just kind of have they just do a single dance, and it's nice because especially fishing in the rivers, you throw something that's going to swim all over the place, you're going to get on logs. But that Hottentot kind of stays balanced and just does its own little thing, and it's got a lot of flash, especially from that lip. So I really think it's going to be great tomorrow. I'm looking forward to casting those for sure. So I'm sure we seen 100 salmon the other day. There was a lot of fish, so I'm looking forward to it, and it should just get better here for the next month. It should just keep getting good. Yeah, you can definitely, John, and that's another thing. I do like using braid, like I said, jigging, especially if I'm jigging in the river, jigging in dark water because in clear water that braid shows up like rope because it basically is rope. Even the thin braid, I don't care. Yes, it's small. I mean, you can get some that looks like just, tooth floss basically, but you can see it in the water. It looks like rope. And I don't like that. I do feel like some of the smarter fish don't like it either. So I do think that monofilament line is the way to go. But if you're in a situation jigging out, around hard structure like logs, pilings, bridge abutments, stuff like that, or even in lily pads, fishing frogs, I think braid is the way to go for that because you can really braid will cut through those pads. If you're trying to get that bass out and he's got you wrapped around pads, the braid will rip right through them pads. So it makes it a lot easier to get them fish out. And the monofilament a lot of times will break through them pads. So it makes it a lot easier to get them fish out. And the monofilament a lot of times will break when they get you wrapped in the pads. So yeah, I do like braid in certain situations. I definitely won't say I don't like it. Like braid in certain situations. I definitely won't say I don't like it because it's nice. And with the salmon, they're not so finicky when it comes to line and stuff. So I do feel comfortable throwing the braid for them. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate that. Means a lot to me. I will have a couple auctions going on tonight. I might have a big auction item going on. It's something that I really love though, and I'm not going to do it unless I get a pile of people on here. So we'll see. If the numbers go up, we're good. But if not, then I'll just do what I got here. But I made up an ice fishing bag, and I'm going to tell you right now, this one is packed with awesomeness. It's got all my favorite Northland lures. It's got Rapalas. It's a good bag. This thing's loaded with great lures. Um, you're not going to want to miss out. If you like to ice fish, that's the bag for you. This is a mixed bag. It's got a little bit of everything. This one's obviously full. I couldn't do that with the ice bag because you guys know ice fishing stuff is small. I could probably put 1,000 Swedish pimples in this bag and it still would squish. So it is fairly heavy and it does have a lot of really great lures in it. So it's a very expensive bag. You're gonna love it. It's got everything in it. So if you buy that, that's all you'll need in the winter for sure. Yeah, the PBR, I knew right where it was, man. That's my favorite. I really like that one. Yeah, PBR and then the Miller. There's one Miller High Life that's gold, and I do really good on that one too. Oh man, that would be awesome, dude. I cannot imagine that. Yeah, I'm definitely down. It's all up to whether I can get a vehicle that's not gonna, you know, ruin me. Because this one here, I like going down to Bay City and I'm dying to get down there right now because this is the time of year that you can really slay the big cats. I mean, the real big cats are piled in there and I could catch a lot of them. And I'm hoping to get down there soon, but I just don't know. I don't know if I trust the band, man. There's been too many issues back to back. So fluorocarbon, yeah, you can use a leader, but in my opinion, man, going that route, that's too much extra stuff, especially when it comes down to you break your leader off or something, then you're back to tying on a whole nother, cutting off a piece of leader and getting it. If you ask me, that's just overkill. It really is. I see a lot of these guys doing all the extra stuff with that, and I just think it's overkill. I really do. I did buy some fluoro last year, and I tried rigging it. I tried doing an entire spool with it. That stuff cast horribly. I'm here to tell you right now, don't do that. It is definitely made for leaders, but I'm using fluoro a lot for my when I'm tying up my pig pounders now. So, hey there, Jimbo, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Rick, we were just talking about the snipe smashing, gaffers galore. All right, I'll have to check that out. I'll have to check that out. That's gotta be insane, man. I can't imagine. I mean, I'm dying to fish the ocean as it is. I told Robin, I don't know, like a month or so ago that every now and then I have a nightmare that I'm sick and I'm dying and I'm not gonna get to see the ocean, and it really eats at me. It's just one of those bucket listers that if something happened to me tomorrow, I'd be really angry at myself that I never got to see the ocean. There's so many things that I have done, but the fact that I haven't got out and seen the ocean, it's always on my mind and just always killing me. So, hedgehog mushrooms. Oh, first time. Nice, Joe. There you go. It's always fun when it's a first, and yeah, and if you're finding them, there's probably a lot of them. Probably a lot of them. I was looking yesterday. I went out squirrel hunting again. Only seen 2. I walked almost 3 miles, seen 2 squirrels. I'm telling you, something's wrong with our squirrel populations up here. I think I'm gonna hang it up for the season as far as that goes. Me and Rick, however, are going to be doing a pheasant hunt, next month, like mid-October. So, look forward to that. It's gonna be an interesting video. But I didn't see too many mushrooms out yesterday. The, honey mushrooms are up. I mean, there's a lot of them out right now, so that's good. Okay, no problem, Rick. We were talking a little bit about salmon. I was telling them, I actually I put a few of the big Hottentots in my bag that I want to try out tomorrow. I think it's going to be really good. So, you can't go wrong with a hedgehog, though, Rob. Oh, you mean eating wise? I got you. I gotcha. I was gonna say there's nothing else that looks like it. So I do, Don, but we don't. Like yesterday, I jumped one. That was the first one I've jumped this season. It'd be better with a dog. I'm sure of that. But I've tried, and I have killed my fair share of partridge over the years. But I don't get enough of them, man. I definitely don't get enough. I try like heck, though. Goose Lake and Lake City. Hmm. Have to check that one out. Yeah, I mean, we always had them here. I mean, usually I can actually go out and be so picky. I can straight up go and have just a fox squirrel day if I want. I can pass up all the blacks and grays, and can't do that this year. I'm lucky to see any of them. I think something happened this year or last year. I know we had a bad drought. Last year, especially, was horrible, and it made for a really bad season of the acorns, which is their main food source up here. And I think that hurt a lot of them. I think they died off over the winter because they didn't have enough food in the trees and stuff to keep them alive. So, tons of squirrel on the west side. Well, that's good to know because they're definitely not over here. I have walked further probably right now than I ever have in an entire squirrel season, and I haven't got a single one. I am always piling up squirrels, and I'm not even getting red squirrels, and that's sad. I like to shoot red squirrels, and I'm not even seeing them this year. So yeah, it's been rough. It's been rough. I have a few of my metal detecting finds sitting right here though that I want to show you guys from this week. Just a few of my more favorite ones. Um, hey there, Theron. And I appreciate this. I do want to say this. The Williams Family Fun that's on here, they got a channel, guys. You got to check it out. Really cool family. I'm looking forward to meeting them. My favorite thing though is the kids love to trap. They're into trapping. So that's great and great to me. I love that. But yes, Theron, I do paint my 330s. I mostly do it just so that they're more well hidden from people, I think, more than anything. And also it helps to keep the rust down. So, I like to just clean them up every year. I don't care if there's a little rust on them. It helps keep the paint, but I clean them up, make sure I get the dirt off, and then I spray them with a coat of Rust-Oleum. That's what I've done for many years. So it's probably easier. Somebody commented the other day that it'd be easier to mix it all up in a bucket and dip them that way, which probably would, but it's hard to fit a 330 in a bucket. So I don't know. For me, just buying cans of Rust-Oleum and spraying them out, not hard to do, and it does. It helps them. Definitely keeps them good for the entire season. Most of mine from last year are still good to go. They don't, that Rust-Oleum can last. long as you don't beat them up too bad, they can last. So I usually use the camo colors, like the brown, the tan, basically anything that I think can help hide the trap. It's again mostly it helps to keep rust off, but it's mostly for me to know I've got it hidden from people because people, at least up here, can be a problem. I've had traps stolen, I've had traps messed with. You get there and you've got, at least I understand beavers can swim into a trap with sticks, but there's been times out in the woods when I'm checking the trap line and there will be sticks in every one of my footholds. That doesn't accidentally happen. Beavers ain't walking along and dropping sticks down the trails. So I like to try and keep my stuff hidden if I can, at least to stop from problems. So black, brown, tan, any of that stuff, even green, even a dark green, just any color that can help keep them camouflaged. Migrating into town. Yeah, that's okay, now we're talking. Yeah, if you're seeing squirrels on the west side, but you're seeing them into town, that's a problem. Because yes, I see them in Oscoda and Alpena, but again, they're not out in the wild as much, and something might have happened to our wild squirrels. I have a feeling it's from that drought we had last year, and that's not good. I mean, the squirrels that live in the city, they'd be fine because they've got all the peanuts and bird seed and stuff that they want. But as far as the wild ones go, they've got no one out there to help them. So I really do think something bad happened. Yeah, it's really a bummer, man. The squirrels, I love it, and squirrel hunting to me, oh god, squirrel and fall mushrooms go together so good, and it's been crazy. So, hey there, be real. It's the Sabe. What you mean, brother? I want to show you guys though. Like I said, I dug some cool stuff this week. I did dig a Zippo that's got a downhill skier on it. I thought that was kind of cool, and it is an actual Zippo. It's got Zippo on there, so that was neat. I dug that the other day. I dug this, which is a what was it? Schrade's or Schrader's tire gauge. I can't remember. I looked that thing up, and it was super old. But yeah, I dug this the other day too. Tire gauge. This is probably my favorite find of the week. I'm gonna have to have this thing looked at because it very well could be Native American. I had a friend of mine get a hold of me because I thought it might have been a what do they call them? Trade point. But he said that he thinks it's maybe an old piece of Native American jewelry because of the way that it's rounded out. But it's very neat. It's got that weird green triangle in the middle, and it's all metal. So, yep, definitely a neat piece. So that was something cool I dug this year or dug this week. I dug another cow tag, which I always love digging these. They're one of my favorite things to dig. A mercury dime, which was my second one for the year. I never get a whole lot of these, but when I do, I am super stoked. So, yep, got me another mercury dime, and I even got internal parts of a pocket watch, which is cool because I've dug a lot of these pieces before separate, but never all hold it. So I can actually see this now and know how they all go together. Pretty cool, pretty cool. But that was this week's finds. First year trapping beaver. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Theron. Awesome, man. I hope you do good. I hope you really enjoy it. I look forward to seeing some content from it, man. If you ever have any questions at all, reach out to me. I'm always happy to help you. So, yeah, especially trapping questions. The red fox squirrels. Actually, the black and gray squirrels, yeah, they'll fight and stuff, but they're not the ones you gotta worry about. It's the red squirrels, the little pine squirrels. Those are the ones that will actually go up and castrate the other squirrel species, including the fox squirrels. Even though they're really small, they will go up and they literally castrate the other squirrels. So they're the ones you really gotta worry about. If you see a lot of those, usually there's a lot less squirrels. But right now, there's not a bunch of fox squirrels. There's not blacks, grays. I mean, there's it's just dead. You walk around the woods up here, it's totally dead. So, hey there, Dan. How you doing, buddy? No, I haven't, man. I haven't because, well, mostly, I don't want to go out by myself. I mean, I don't know about you, but that's never any fun. I had a whole pile, probably 400 geese that were sitting in the field here outside my house for, I don't know, past few weeks, and I just let them go. I watched them. I was out working tonight in the yard and had just a ton flying over, but nope, haven't done any goose hunts, man. I've been salmon hunting, snipe hunting, or salmon fishing, snipe hunting, a little bit of small game, but ain't seen any squirrels. So yeah, that Washington Memorial coin was really cool. Yep, definitely a neat one, man. Hey there, Ian. How you doing, buddy? What's on the auction block tonight? Hey there, Joe. Um, if you guys haven't already hit that thumbs up, please, I appreciate it. Tonight I have an ice fishing mystery bag. This thing is loaded. I literally put a bunch of Northland tackle, a bunch of my, teardrops, plastics, um, Swedish pimples, jigging wraps. There's like everything in here. A lot of good stuff. So I went all through my box and took out a bunch of my favorite stuff and threw it in here. So this is a really good bag tonight. Also, this bag is packed to the rim. This is a mystery bag. This one's just mixed up with all kinds of fishing stuff. So that's going to be going on tonight, Joe. And if I could get more people on, I was hoping to get to 50. If I can get a bunch of people on to get interested, I thought about auctioning off my wild hog skull. It is a favorite of mine, and I really don't want to get rid of it, but things have been tight. So I haven't been having very many sales lately on my lures, which is kind of killing me. Hey, I'm down, man. Get a hold of me, Dan. A mercury dime, it's actually the dime that we had before the regular one that we have nowadays. This was the dime that came out before the one that we have now. And it was mostly, it didn't go for a long time. You're not going to see them from the 1800s or nothing. They were 19, I don't know, they started in the 1900s and went up. And then before that was barbers and stuff like that. But this here is the Mercury dime, which I think that's like the goddess Mercury that's on there because she's got like the wings. And then, yeah, it's got that cool thing on the back there. But yeah, that's that's what we had before the Roosevelt. So, and it's silver. That's what's cool about it too. Any of the old stuff is silver, which is great. That's like my 15th silver of the year, I think. Yeah, the skull is cool. The skull is cool, but I got a couple weeks ago when I had a sale, I had some awesome stuff and they sold for so cheap that I am afraid to do that skull unless I get some people on here. Only 36 people watching right now, so I don't think I can do the skull tonight, but I've got a couple bags going off and happy to answer questions and stuff. Like I said, guys, coming up this week, I've got Wednesday's episode coming up is going to be Rick's very first snipe hunt. We went out together the other day and seen so many birds. It was just ridiculous. We had a blast. Also, we've got a end of season trout video coming up, especially for my buddy June that gets on here. That'll be out next Saturday. And we will have another salmon video. I've got part of one worked on right now, and then we're going to go out tomorrow and do some more filming. So, yep, working on another bunch of salmon videos and stuff too. So it should be fun. I'm going to focus this year on salmon, steelhead, whitefish. I'm going to do a lot of fishing this fall. I'm even going to try. I'm bow hunting for sure, but I'm going to try and tag out pretty quick. So we'll see what happens. But oh God, sea duck hunt would be nuts. I've shot. Sometimes we get some sea ducks out here on the Great Lakes, but it's very random. I shot a white wing scoter once. I shot a surf scoter. Old squaws we get out there. There was a king eider that showed up one time, and people were coming. I mean, they were coming from down south to come up here to take pictures. It was hanging out in the harbor for a bit, but my favorite bait. Thanks for asking that, Don. My favorite bait for raccoon trapping, especially if I'm using the dog proofs, I like to use sardines. That is my favorite. Sardines and oil, especially because the oil helps keep that stink in there a lot longer. The smell, it keeps everything going. It keeps it from freezing easier, so it lasts a lot longer. I've seen a lot of guys pack their dog proofs just full of, cat food, dog food, corn, the whole nine. And I've done it. I did it for a while, and I didn't have much luck with it. And a lot of times they would dig some out. They would make a mess. That stuff packs in there and just makes a mess. Sardines don't do that. Sardines never leaves a mess. You open up. I use like just a few chunks of a sardine out of. You don't even have to use that much. Just get some down in the bottom. Rub some of that oil around the top, and you're golden. If you're within 5 feet of a coon trail, they're going to be on it. So it's a lot of fun. I just got last year. I got those. You guys helped me get what I get 18 new dog proof traps, which was awesome. So I just put new tags on them today, so they're all ready to rock and roll. Coon season starts October 15th, so coming up pretty quick here. I'll be hammering them. Hey there, Jason. How you doing, buddy? Hope you enjoyed the salmon video. We're going to be out again tomorrow. I'm going to be throwing Hottentots. Oh, it was a good one. It was a good one, Robert. And it's the video too where I dig that George Washington cool coin. So good. I'm glad you like that, Jason. Glad you like that. Well, it's 7:30, so I'm gonna do the auctions here, guys. Get these out of the way so we can do some more talking. I'll start things off here with the ice fishing bag. Like I said, this thing's packed. It doesn't seem like it because it's squishy, but there is a lot. Ice fishing stuff is small. There's Northland stuff in here. There's Rapala stuff in here. Just a little bit of everything. So lots of great ice fishing stuff, though. Skein this morning. Oh, cats would be fun, though. Matt put in at 20 bucks. Thank you, buddy. Sorry, Jimmy, just beat you there. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Adam. I'm gonna change it up too. Like I don't know, every season I'll have a new intro. So 25. Joe put her at 25. We're at 25 right now, guys. 25 bucks for the ice fishing bag. Like I said, it's got a little bit of everything. It's got everything you could need for ice fishing in it. You could take this bag alone out on the ice this winter and catch anything: walleye, pike, panfish. So Matt put in 30, and then Robert jumped her up fast to 65. We're at 65, guys. 65 bucks. Thank you for that. 70. Don jumped her 70. 70 bucks. $70. Like I said, I appreciate this, guys. Sales. I only had 3 sales on my website this month for lures, so it's been a dead month for me. I'm having a heck of a time. So you guys are going to help me continue fishing this week and get stuff done. So 90 bucks. Rob jumped her 90. Just got you there, Don. 90 bucks. Yep. Tomorrow I'm going to be throwing Hottentots, Jason. I want to see how they strike those because we had so many chases and so many hits and everything the other day. It was just nuts. So they're crazy. 100 bucks. Don jumped her 100. Thank you, Don. 100 bucks, guys. $100. Like I said, it's got literally everything you could need for ice fishing. You could take this out on the ice without a bucket or anything, just this and a rod, and you can go out and catch a pile of fish, guaranteed. So, yep, it's got all kinds of stuff. Rapalas, Northland. It's got teardrops, tungstens, plastics. It's got everything in there. So, Rob jumped her to 105. Rob's sweating there. 105. 105, guys. 105 for the ice bag. 105. It's a good deal. There's a lot of stuff in here. I didn't weigh it, but like I said, you guys know how light the ice stuff can be. So it's yeah, it's got a lot of good stuff. I put a bunch of my favorite baits in there. Greenback and orange belly thunder. Yeah, thunder sticks are cool too. I don't know. I'm gonna have my cranks and everything out tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to the Hottentots. I'm also gonna bring some spawn, but I'm mostly planning to cast because the strike that you get from them just smashing a lure, I don't think that can be beat, man. It's intense. 110. Don got her at 110, and then Williams family at 111. Thank you guys. 111. It probably will here soon, Joe. Probably will. I'm waiting for a new company that's going to be sending me a couple, and then I'll probably auction off my favorite ice rod that I used last year. So, yep, that's going to be going on here soon. 111 right now. We're at 111. Williams family put it in at 111 for the ice bag. 111, guys. Got all kinds of good stuff in it. And even if you don't have ice, I'm sure you guys will get to ice fish one day, but all this stuff could be used for panfish and stuff too. So, yeah, a lot of good stuff in here. You could use it open water. 111 though, we are at 111. I'm going to let it go for, oh, there we go, 115. Don's at 115. 115, guys. 115 for the ice bag. 115. It's got lots of goodies in it. I spent most of the day filling these things up. 115. We're at 115 for the ice bag. I'm going to let it go for about 30 more seconds. We're at 115. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, my birthday's coming up. It'll be this week. Stop and go retrieve. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Thank you, Jim. Thank you. Yep. Because the way they were striking the other day, a lot of them chased to the boat. And I know if I could have just stopped the spinner, which you don't want to do because then it just sinks. The hot and tight will be nice for that because it'll stop and almost, especially in the current, it'll kind of suspend for a second. So it should be really good. Should be really good. Don's got her at 115 though. 115. Only going for 10 more seconds, guys. 115. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think you got her there, Don. Hey there, Lewis. How you doing? Don Robinson got her 115. Got the ice bag. Nope, we're good, Don. Don't worry about it, buddy. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Yep. I try to get it, if you guys go over 100 on anything, I'll do the shipping. Even if not, I try to do it anyway, but I appreciate you. All right, next up on the chopping block is the tackle bag. This one's packed pretty full. Nope, didn't go fishing today, Lewis. Nope, today I kind of hung out. What all did I do today? Well, I tried sighting in the bow. It's way off. I got to do a lot of work on it. But wow, Joe bumped to 50 right away. $50. $50. And then Matt put in 25, 40 Williams, 55 Matt, 75 Rob. Williams at 75. Rob just got you there. 90 Joe, 90 Williams. All right, we're at 90. Joe's got 90. Barely got you there, Williams. We're at 90 right now, guys. 90, $100. $100. Williams Family Fun put at $100 right now, guys. $100 for the mixed bag of goodies with fish and tackle. $100. We're at $100 right now, guys. Mixed mystery bag here. Lots of goodies in it. So, $100, $100 for the mystery bag. Gonna let it go for about 30 seconds here, guys. We're at $100. Williams Family Fun's got her at $100. $100. I am glad that the internet's working tonight, though. We had a hard run there for a while. $100, guys. We're at $100. $100 right now. $100, guys. Williams Family Fun. 105. Robert jumped her 105. We're at 105. 105. He barely beat you there, Joe. 105, guys. We're at 105 right now. Rob's got her at 105 for the mystery tackle bag. Always good stuff in here, too. You never really know what I've thrown into these things, but everybody always ends up winning in the long run. So 105. Rob's got her at 105. Gonna let it go for another 20 seconds, guys. 20 seconds on the clock. Rob's got her at 105. 105 right now, guys. 105. I want to thank you guys all for getting on tonight too and bidding. I appreciate you. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. As long as I didn't freeze up or anything. Looked like Robert got that one for 105. Thank you, brother. Thanks, Don. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Of course, Jaeger's gonna start yelling now. I'm gonna deep fry him. Thank you very much, Rob. I appreciate that. I really do, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I appreciate it. I really do. Like I said, guys, we're going to be salmon fishing some more this week. If you ever have anything that you'd like to see done, let me know. I'm going to try. I love bass fishing. All right. I'm going to say this right now. I love bass fishing, and normally I'd be hammering them right now. But I did notice that my bass videos were doing so bad. So I'm going to have to stop. I'm going to stop for a bit on the bass videos, as much as I want to get out and do it. But I'm going to have to get out and do some different stuff here now to change things up. Bass ones just weren't cutting it. So hoping to get in some more perch videos here soon, as well. Obviously the salmon and stuff. I'm doing that more or less for myself because I'm trying to learn. I'm really trying to learn this stuff. So it's something I want to learn more of. So yeah, collab video is going to be fun, man. Definitely. I always like it. I've done a few collabs with a couple other guys, and it's always fun. I like meeting up with people too. So coyote hunt. See, I've tried that a few times over here too, and there's just I know people say they're crazy, but there's not as many coyotes as there used to be. Mostly because there was a lot of hunters. I mean, they became a huge thing there for a while. There used to be so many coyotes out here behind my house, and I hated it because they were killing my birds and stuff. But I haven't heard them or seen them in so long now. And even when I'm out hiking, like I said, with the squirrel population being down, I've been walking a whole lot of miles, and I haven't been seeing that much for tracks. I've seen a few fox tracks, which that's a good sign. That means the coyotes are down if the foxes are doing good. I have seen a lot more fox this year than I have in many years. So that's a big bonus right there. That means things are changing around. But I am hoping to do some more trap videos for sure this year. But I don't know about the hunts. Catch some browns. I wish we had better brown areas around me, Ian. I mean, I know I could travel across the state and get into some really great brown holes, but we just don't have the great brown fish in here. I could get on some smaller browns over this way, but they definitely are, Don. Definitely are. I've been seeing I mean, heck, there's a family of red fox up the road for me. Before, I had never seen red fox around this farm about 10 years. So it's crazy. They're doing a lot better now. So how much for an ice rod? I don't know. I appreciate that, brother. I don't know how much. I don't even know how much they're for. I mean, I've got some cheaper ones. I don't know. I'll put something together though. I'll do a rod auction here soon. But I appreciate the support for sure. They got you up twice last night, Rick? Jeez, I haven't heard a single one over here. Hey there, John. You'll buy a rod? Yeah, there's I mean, like I said, I'll have my main rod that I love that I fished with. You guys seen me fish hard with it last season. It's gonna be up for raffle or auction here soon. So yeah, just waiting on the other company to send me some beforehand. I want to make sure I've got them in hand in case there was one year that I was able to get on the ice it was in a marina. It wasn't really on a lake, but I was able to get on the ice by Thanksgiving. So I always have to make sure that I'm ready to rock and roll for anything that might come up. Yeah, I do. Thanks, Bob. I do also have Patreon for any of you that are wondering. Patreon is a good way to support the channel. It helps me out a lot. Yeah, every month, man. That is yeah, that's probably my best income that I get off of here, and I seriously appreciate you guys. Without that, I'd probably lose the channel and I'd be out, serving fries or something right now. So yeah, you guys are definitely keeping me going, and I couldn't do it without any of you. So yeah. Well, that means a lot to me. It really does, Adam. Like the fact that your kids enjoy my stuff and that they're especially he's getting into beaver trapping over that. I mean, that is so cool. That's what it's all about. That's why I started doing the trap videos. I was hoping that it would get kids interested, and I'm always trying to teach. That's my big thing. So that means a lot to me, man. You got a 13-inch perch? Nice. That's a good one. Heck yeah, man. I'm trying for a 15 or better this winter. That's got to be my goal. I will be, last winter I put in more time bluegill fishing. This winter I'm going to spend more time probably perch and walleye. I think will be my two main focuses this winter. Oh, well thanks, Rob. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, John. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. I see I only got 25 thumbs up and there's 40 of you watching, so I do appreciate that. Means a lot to me. It seems silly, but the thumbs up does actually help. So even if you hit the thumbs up for my videos when you watch them, it does help. It does the channel. YouTube will actually see that stuff and it makes a big difference. So they want to see basically it goes by how many subscribers are actually talking with me and liking videos and commenting on videos, all that good stuff. It all adds up and helps the channel out. So definitely, I appreciate you guys. I have been seeing I'm getting a lot more subscribers adding on lately, and that's awesome. I'm still hoping to get 10,000 by December or by January. That's my big goal. I don't know if it's going to happen. Things got slow there for a while, but that is my biggest goal, I think. 14 and a quarter. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, that one behind me is almost 15. My biggest ever. That's not my biggest. I did get a 15, but it wasn't that heavy. That is the heaviest perch I've ever caught. I caught a 15 though years ago on Benetton Lake. Oh, dude, brown's my favorite. You kidding me? I'm not even joking, dude. I would take, and I'm sure I'm gonna get some hate on this, but I would take a brown over a brook trout. Not even kidding. There's something about that meat and the taste. Brown trout's amazing. I love it. I really do. I That's awesome. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate that, man. Well, that no, you don't owe me nothing, man. I eh, I owe you guys. Just like I said, you guys keep me going. My life would truly suck if it wasn't for all of you. I only can do this stuff because of you guys. So yeah, no, I owe all of you. That's true. All trout are dang good. That's true. I do got to say this though, guys. The last salmon that I cooked, I did the instant potato breading that I showed in a video before. I tried that on them. Oh my god, it was the best salmon that I ever had. So next time you guys get a chance, if you have salmon, cube it up, shake it up in a bag of instant potato mix, pan fry it in some butter. Oh my god, heaven, man. Yeah, brookies. I mean, I think brookies always hold a place in our heart because they're just so there's they're that perfect size to cook over the fire and all that, but I don't know, you get those browns and they're good. Even the bigger ones. I've caught some nice, 18, 19-inch browns that are just darn good. Yeah, that's for sure, Bob. Yep. I do have some Great Lakes up here, though. There are some really good inland lakes that I'm going to be fishing this year and hopefully getting into some giants. I know me and Rick, when we were out last winter, we did see some 14 plus, I mean, probably 15 and 16-inch perch on the camera. It was nuts. Yeah, see, what I've always done though, John, I started doing it is I cube up all my bigger fish and they cook just like a small one, man. You cube them up, make them into smaller pieces and cook them. You won't know the difference between that and a smaller fish. It makes even the bigger fish taste great. Oh, that ain't no good, Don. That's not good. Oh, I bet it would too, sis. I seen that on Facebook. Yeah, I bet you that would be epic on salmon. Salmon and Brussels sprouts. Heck yeah, man. Fly fishing. See, that's I was actually joking about some guys on the river fly fishing. I, I don't really I don't like it for the big river. I really don't see the fish hitting them. I've seen a lot of guys trying it and I don't see very good catches or anything from these guys. But um, when trout season opens again next season, because it's going to close here at the end of next week or mid next week. So, or no, it closes next Saturday, I think. But when it does close, then I'm only going to be able to do it on the big waters and stuff. So at that point, I'll just wait and fly fish and stuff next year because the Asable is definitely prime fly water, but it's getting to be that time of year where it's really not a good time to fly fish it. The flies are disappearing. It's getting cold. It's turning more into a non-fly time. Hey there, Bill. Thank you. Oh, I definitely love to try it, sis. Absolutely. $20 for plum sauce. Oh yeah, I'm sure there'd be a big market on that stuff. She's been canning a lot for sure. That's good. That's a good way to save up on things. Yeah, Joe, I was really hoping this year. I talked about it this spring, and that was when the van broke down the first time for a while. But I wanted to do a float trip from Mayo down, and I love doing that. Fly fishing that stretch is insane for big, beautiful browns and rainbows. And yeah, with the van messing up, I wasn't able to do it. Yeah, I don't know, Jason. The way them fish are coming up and smashing those spinners, it's way more exciting. That hit when they almost rip the rod out of your hand, and it's happening so often. I would much rather do that. I am gonna do some videos on the floating and stuff of the eggs and all that, but well, that would be awesome. That would be awesome, Adam. That's dream come true right there. Yeah, that's overnight, yeah, but I did a when I used to do it, it was a yearly thing for me for a while. I mean, I did it every year for 6 years with my friends. We would do it as a 3-day trip, that's really going slow. You could just I think the one place we'd stop at was Bear Island, but we'd basically just float until we seen what we thought was a perfect hole to be at for the evening. We'd camp right there. Boom. We made it into a 3-day trip, and that's what I want to do. If I go again, I want to do it for the 3-day. Hey there, Bobby. How you doing? Hey, Brooklyn. It was great meeting you. Yeah, definitely midweek. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I try to hide on weekends, especially I get some of these guys that come up on the holidays. And I feel bad because I've had a lot of people come up and say they want to hang out and stuff when they're up for to fish on the holidays, but God, I do not do that. I hide every holiday that I can. Yeah, Winter, yeah, I'll go out ice fishing on Christmas or New Year's. I ain't got a problem with that. But shoot, you get out on the water when the boaters are up and it's a wreck. Aw. Hope you're having a good week, Brooklyn. Yeah. But yeah, guys, like I said, it's been a fun week. Did Me and Rick were out salmon fishing mostly. We did some snipe fishing too. Where's your dogs? The one, she disappeared a little bit ago. Gemma, Gem Dimmers. Hey Gemma, what are you doing? Want to go see Uncle Rick? How's she coming? Yeah, we got to get going. We need a rain though, Bobby. I was out looking again yesterday just to see, and I think it's just been too dry. Ugh. I think it's been too dry for the past couple weeks. It kind of slowed things down. I did find some honey mushrooms, but other than that, it was just, yeah, there really wasn't much up. I can't wait though either, Brooklyn. It's going to be fun. Yeah, holidays in the summer are horrible. Hi there, Hadley. First year, 9 years old. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, guys. Congratulations. I didn't get my first until I think I was 14. So you guys have me beat on that. That's great. Uncle Rick says, hi, Jammers. He says, hi, Jammers. Tail's just a going. I scared the crap out of this dog today and I felt bad because she thought I was after her. I went out to check my gas in the propane tank, and obviously, and I should have known this, when I lifted the lid, there was a whole bunch of bees. Well, when I seen them, I thought, okay, it's kind of cold. Maybe they ain't gonna go after me. Well, I used my hat and I tried to just squish them, kind of like you did, Rick. Yeah, it didn't work out. They come after me so fast, and me and Gemma were just flying. Like we ran, I ran as quick as her, I think. And by the time we got to the door, I think she felt like I was chasing her because she was scared, like daddy just chased me down. But I was just trying not to get stung. uh, Aw. Well, I would like that, Brooklyn. We will definitely do some ice fishing. Yeah, it was, you would have died laughing, Rick. Yeah, me running as fast as I could from those bees, just swinging, and Gemma running too. Oh, I felt so bad. Yeah, Gemma was almost afraid to come through the gate because she thought Daddy was after her. Ugh. But as you can see, guys, I have been working my tail off on these boards. I am, even though I haven't had any sales lately, I've been tying hard. I just tied almost 100 today. I'll be done with 100 here when we get off the computer. I'll tie up the last, I don't know, 9, and that'll be 100 for today. So I'm still trying to keep stock up. If anytime you guys need some, make sure you check out my website. Get on there, check out the website. I also, a lot of people aren't using it, but I have a discount code for the website too that'll get you free shipping if you spend over, I think it was $30 or something. So yeah, get on there, get your pig pounders, panty pounders. This is a good time of year to do it. Casting them things in the fall for the perch and crappie and stuff is just epic. And especially when the weeds start going down, then bluegills are going to be hammering them. So make sure you get some if you don't have them. I look forward to it, Bobby. It's going to be fun. I need a pheasant. A pheasant would definitely look good up on that wall. That is for sure. Williams Family Fun might be sending me or getting me a pheasant here before too long. So probably around December, and that would be awesome. That thing will look nice up there. I did mention earlier too, guys, me and Rick, this will be a new thing for the channel. We're going to be going on a pheasant hunt in mid-October. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be on a ranch, so we're going to get birds for sure, and it's going to be a cool video. So I'm really looking forward to that. It should be fun. I think it'll be something you guys will hopefully enjoy because it's going to be something new for the channel. I like anything I can find that's new. That's part of why, I was talking to Adam Williams Family Fun earlier. I want to go, if I get that chance to get to Florida, I want to mess with gators. I'd love to try and catch a gator, even a baby, just to grab one or those big old snakes they got around down there. I'd love to play with. You guys know I love to mess with any wildlife, so I would have a blast down there. She probably was, John. No, it's actually up here, which is crazy. I didn't even know we had pheasant ranches up north. I looked into it. Well, actually, I met the people at the Grand Rapids Expo a couple years back, and we chatted about it and stuff. And then we talked last year, and or talked earlier this season. And yeah, me and Rick are gonna be doing a hunt there, so should be a lot of fun. But all right. Well, my time is up. Good night to you too, Rick. Thank you very much. And good night to you, Jim. Thank you guys. Thank you, everybody that was on here. I appreciate you guys. Now, thank you, Brian. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, my birthday's not, it'll be in the middle, it'll be next week. So you guys will be missing it. Now, next weekend, I'm not totally sure. I'll put out a posting about it, but next Sunday is opening day of bow season. So I might be out hunting. We'll see. I might have to bump the time up for that night. Not sure yet. I'll figure something out. But I hope you guys have a good night again. Thank you very much for everything you did, and I will chat with you later.